From ancient Rome to the British Empire, every civilization follows the same cycle according to Quigley, an American historian, as history has continued to repeat itself over centuries. The first stage is mixture. Ideas, people, technologies, and cultures all mix together to form a single identity. It happens over the course of decades, often through migration or conquest, and the Mesopotamia civilization is a great example. Groups of ancient tribes migrated to the Tigris and Euphrates rivers as they gave them the resources for agriculture and settlement. Once that's achieved, the second stage is gestation. It often lasts for centuries, but it's the most crucial phase to building a working civilization. It involves the formation of key institutions, such as a government, an economy, and a system of law. For example, before the Roman Empire existed, small city-states established themselves with independent political statuses, laying the foundation for what was to come. The third stage is expansion, or the Golden Age. Once the civilizations grow enough power, they begin expanding geographically, economically, and culturally, conquering neighboring nations and developing trade systems with other countries. For instance, the British Empire's domination over the seas and global trade as it expanded its territory across the world, leading to a growth in population and an economic boom. The fourth stage is the Age of Conflict. This can be seen as the beginning of the end, as in this stage wealth becomes more concentrated, inequality rises, and different factions fight for control. Corruption amongst the elite becomes common, as well as civil wars, revolutions, and class struggles. This can be associated to the late days of the Roman Republic, as most of the elite often took bribes and there was a lot of political instability, social unrest, and violence. This leads to the fifth stage, which is the Universal Empire. This is when one group seizes complete power and creates a facade of a powerful and dominant civilization, when in reality it's just a shell of its former self. Internal stability is achieved through fear and intimidation, and innovation slows down, which can be related to the Qing dynasty in the 19th century, as they lacked the ability to modernize and often used the army to maintain control. The sixth stage is decay. Innovation stops, institutions become ineffective, and the public's opinion begins turning against its leaders. Whilst people want tradition, the old system has become outdated. People become more selfish as materialism grows, the elite classes extract as much wealth as possible, and people care more about amusing themselves rather than the future of their country. This results in the seventh stage, which is the collapse. Sometimes it's a foreign invasion. Other times the problems are internal, like an economic collapse, a revolution, or a civil war. No matter what, every civilization meets its end, and out of the ruins, new groups begin the cycle all over again. What stage do you think society is in now? Do you think modern civilizations have broken the cycle, or is history doomed to repeat itself?